Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another cleaning video for you guys, and this time we are going to be tackling our master bedroom, our master bathroom, and our walk-in closet. As you guys can see, this room looks hideous, it's gross, it's nasty, and it's all due to lack of motivation, you guys. A lot of you do know that I do suffer from PCOS, and with PCOS, you guys, sometimes, women just have to give their body a moment to recharge, a moment of relaxation, and that is completely okay. As you guys can see, this everything is just messy. Whatever like packages I get, that have to do with like household items, like medical stuff or body wise or anything like that. I just come and I just dump it in the bathroom and I just leave it there. I don't want to deal with it. And today was the day that I had the energy to go ahead and tackle those three parts of this bedroom. So I went ahead and did that so that I could be at ease and just get my mind off of it and just, get rid of it. Our room never really looks like this. It's just been, like I said, lack of motivation, and the holidays were really busy, so that's how much you can see that the room has been neglected since the holidays, especially around my puppy's crate. He does shed a lot of hair, and that is something that we want to tackle as well. Is with his hair shedding, we want to try and see a better food brand for him, or try and switch him to like a home diet, which I feel is like a whole lot better, but that is a completely different topic. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video, you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Cynthia. I like to do cleaning videos, DIYs, cooking videos, maybe a vlog here and then, and just basically anything else that'll come to mind that I feel like will entertain people. So if that is something that you like, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that little notification bell so you don't miss when I upload a new video. And also, you guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out. If you guys are wondering why our bed looks like that, is because we have an extra mattress that I'm sure you guys have seen in other videos and all that stuff downstairs. That mattress, we honestly don't have anywhere to put it. We are trying to work on getting covers for them to have them set up in the garage. That way when somebody comes to sleep over, we can just take those covers off and the beds are still intact and not dirty with any dirt or leaves that get in through the garage and all that stuff. So we just have it like on our bed for now, and I honestly feel like it's a whole lot comfortable. Our bed frame got completely trashed. It just fell apart out of nowhere, so we got rid of that, and I decided to just keep the front part of it, and I used it as a backboard and all that. So that is why our bed looks weird, but we make it work. It's comfortable, so don't judge. just undusting the pictures that I had hung up on my wall. As you guys can see, I did it style middle school. I don't have any frames for those, but I do plan on getting those frames and probably moving them around a little bit in the bedroom. The bedroom is so big and I honestly don't know what else to hang up, but I don't want to overcrowd the walls either. And I'm also here just vacuuming up basically any dust and hair that our puppy gets rid of. I mean, he's really far away from these things, but his hair just flies. I find myself vacuuming the room at least 2 to 3 times a week just to pick up all of his hair. And here you guys can see that I am sharing a real life moment with you guys. Just picking up all of his hair. That is all of his hair from around the room. That's not even around his crate. This was from both sides of the bed, under our table, and just from back behind the sofa, and from vacuuming the sofa and everything. There's more hair in there. And he just sheds so much hair that it's crazy. I feel like he sheds more than like a golden retriever. And it's just horrible. But like I said, you guys, we are looking to change his diet. We want to change his diet because we feel like he has dandruff and all that stuff. So we want him to be good. You know, he's part of the family, so we want him to be good. And then here I'm just putting everything back into its place. This is basically a junk drawer, but that junk drawer is another topic. It's for another day. And as you guys can see how much dust is collected on this table. This table really collects a lot of dust. It's like I could undust it and then within 2 to 3 days there's more dust on it, and it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. But obviously it was overloaded with dust, being, you know, due to the fact that it hasn't been touched. But now that it's clean and tidy and stuff, I can keep up with it more. This is supposed to be my desk area where I sit down to work, where I sit down to edit my videos, or just, you know, whatever needs that I need to do. It's just my work area, and it really hasn't been that because we do have the dog's bed under there because he completely tore it up, so on the sides, taking out all of the foam and all that stuff. So that's something that I have to fix for him, and hopefully I can get my work area back. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and undust all this stuff here from our small little entertainment center. As you guys can see, we don't have a big entertainment center here, a big TV or anything like that. It's because we're barely in here. But our son will come in here from time to time, and we will come in here with him, and we will play the Wii together. Or sometimes I would just plug in my computer to the television, and we will watch like Netflix, or we'll watch YouTube sitting on the sofa and all that stuff. The reason why we have a sofa in here, you guys, is because I felt like the room was so big that since I was little, I always wanted a bedroom where I could have my bed and a sofa in there, so, you know, to just have like a little chill spot and all that stuff. So we were able to make that come true. This is from one of the sofas that we used to have downstairs. We were gonna get rid of them, but I told my husband, why not just put it in the room? You know, even though it's old and all that stuff, it's like, it's just us that are gonna be enjoying it, not anybody else, no visitors, guests, whatever. So we decided to put it in the bedroom, and we have our little entertainment area. But maybe, just maybe, we might be upgrading to a bigger TV soon, and, you know, just try to work around the room, try to make it look better and all that stuff, to get it to the point how I really wanted, how I really envisioned it. But it'll take time, but I'm sure we'll get there. on to this messy, hoarded bathroom. I'm just putting all my makeup where it belongs. I never really was a makeup person until recently. And I'm just putting everything away. Like, all I really did was use mascara and eyeliner and a little bit of powder and lip gloss, and that's it. I will call it a day. But I've recently gotten into, the whole with the foundation and the contouring and the highlight and all that stuff. So I was given makeup for Christmas, so I am treating everything nicely and using everything when I can, because these days you can't really go out with a mask, so I don't see the point of wearing a full face of makeup and then just getting it all over your mask. I mean, you are going to reuse your mask, so that's disgusting with all that germ sitting there from your makeup. So yeah. So I was just putting everything where it belonged in its appropriate bag and all that stuff. I had purchased a bag for my brushes that I got from Amazon, and then the other two bags were just little pouch bags that I had there that were given to me before, with just like little items and all that, like creams and facial stuff and all that stuff. So I just had those there, and that's where I decided to put the makeup in, and that's where I have been keeping it, and just putting things in the closet, not organized, but just putting them there so that when I do work in the closet, I know exactly where everything goes, and I don't have to switch back and forth from the sink back to the closet again. So I just did that at that moment, and that way I was able to get the counter out of the way, because the counter was like the biggest eyesore in the bathroom, and it was just driving me crazy. It was a pain to come in here to brush my teeth and to everything else. It was just overwhelming and frustrating. So I decided to go ahead and just tackle the counter first. When I had first come in here, I didn't know where to start, but then, I started looking at the counter, and then I was like, all right, let's just start here and get this one out of the way, because I feel like if I get the counter out of the way just by putting everything where it belongs first, then I'll be able to work accordingly, and, it was much more comfortable and easier for me to do. This area here is, that's where people usually keep miscellaneous things and all that stuff. But I've always been one to buy hand sanitizer. I've always been one to buy hydrogen peroxide. Just everything that I needed, like for a first aid kit and all that stuff. But then with this whole thing with the virus started, I was like, you know what, I need to stock up more, because then, people are going to go overboard and overbuy, and I don't see me as overbuying. More it's just like of stocking up because how crazy it was in the stores. You couldn't really find anything until this day. I need to go to Walmart. I need to buy a hand sanitizer and I barely find one. I need alcohol and I really don't find one. So I've just been like, just getting stuff online the moment, whenever I can, and just, stocking up and everything. And then that way, if there's like family or friends that need something, I'm more than happy to go and give them one or two bottles, a few things that they might need, bandages and all that stuff, typical mom stuff. Having bandages. I do have an 8-year-old. He's always getting hurt. He always has a, scratch on him or something. So, your typical mom stuff. But this area, this was more of organize at the moment, organize with what you have, organize as you go. So for this area, it is something that I want to work on again. I do want to get bins. I'll probably get more bins from the Dollar Tree and, just sit with more time one day and really reorganize everything. I do have medications here like, Tylenol things and all that stuff there. When we do have family over, somebody ends up getting a headache or somebody, has an upset stomach. So, I try to keep Tums on hand, Tylenols and things like that. What's this other thing? Alka-Seltzers, things like that. So I try to keep that all in hand and, I just try to be very considerate of people when they stay over. So I like to have things on hand. That way they don't have to worry about going to buy it or having to over carry stuff. And that's just me. I like to have things for my guests. I like to have, I like to make sure that I'm prepared with things and everything because you don't know the situation. So this is my little hoarder area of the bathroom. And, that's where I keep my miscellaneous things like my, my medical stuff and, your typical body washes, shampoos, and all that stuff. But all of these things, I do want to get them reorganized into bins and separate them and label them. And that's just, that's just the bridge I'm going to have to cross when I get there because I do want to look at it first and see how I want to reorganize them. That way I buy the bins accordingly. I don't want to overbuy bins or just buy bins that I feel like they're going to overflow with things and, my system is not going to work at all. Another thing I wanted to mention was, do you see the comfort level of this? It was like super uncomfortable to do this simply because of the way that they did these cabinets. It was just very uncomfortable to get everything done in there. Even when you open one cabinet, like you don't have anything else around, it's pretty uncomfortable to get things done. I'm more of the double door without anything right in the middle. That for me is like a whole lot more comfortable and I feel like I'm able to get it done better. But these are the cabinets that we have. This is what we have to work with. We're not going to complain, just get it done. And now I'm just working in our tiny little bathroom closet. I feel like I'm the one that overtakes this space the most, simply because my husband only has one shelf. The other shelf is like for other miscellaneous things, like my son's humidifier. On those days that he's sick or his allergies are really kicking in, I like to put the humidifier on so that he can breathe better. Or I like to put on the Vicks humidifier as well, which I feel like is much better because you can actually have the Vicks product in there, and I do feel like from the smell of it you can breathe better. So I just have those things up there, like a thermometer, those humidifiers and all that stuff. And then on the second shelf it's just my husband's like body washes and his colognes and deodorants and all that stuff. And then there's me, that takes up two shelves, which is the one for all of my jewelry, which I have in a little box, and all of my body splashes, which half of them have like maybe 2 or 3 drops. But it's not that I'm cheap, it's just that Bath and Body Works smells, their smells are so good. So I like to keep them until the last drop. I want to get my money's worth. And then I have like my creams and all that stuff. And then on my second shelf is all of my hair products and my makeup and all that. And then on our last shelf is our towels. And then on the bottom shelf was like, not even the bottom shelf, I'm sorry, I can't talk today. The last part of it was just horrible. It was just where I threw things and all that stuff. So I went ahead and I organized that area as well. And I put a little bin down there just for like extra little miscellaneous things, like for my hair or my heating pad or just other things where I felt like they didn't have a place at the moment. Like I said, I do want to get bins and really get this bathroom organized, because yeah, I organized it as I went and I felt pretty good about it, but I wasn't really content, if it makes sense. Like it wasn't done to the perfection that I wanted it to, and I know that nothing ever comes out perfect, you guys, but I try to be as organized as possible, and I try to have a system that works so that everybody can follow, and so that it could just be organized. And there I was just looking at all those boxes. They were just miscellaneous things that I needed to get rid of, just the extra boxes that I had that I needed to throw out. And then I just made it disappear. And now I'm just vacuuming the rest of like whatever dirt was in here and all that stuff. I went ahead and I vacuumed around the toilet. The toilet wasn't something that I needed to get cleaned, because prior to working in the actual like bedroom and all that stuff, I did have the toilets clean and things like that. So that's mainly one thing. Like if I don't really clean like that, I will disinfect, because I feel like toilets and all that stuff needs to be like disinfected from how many people use it. But the toilet area was fine, the shower area was fine, the tub was fine. So I just went ahead and decluttered and organized in here and then just cleaned up a bit. But off camera, you guys, I did go ahead and mop everything else, simply because my dog was in his crate at the moment. I didn't want to do that while he was in there, to the fumes and all that stuff. Very hilarious. So I'm in the closet, right? I need to fix like this big old mess right here. And I need to connect my ring light so that I can have like proper lighting in here and all that stuff. But I need to get on a step stool. I am only 5'4", and the connection is like all the way up there. My question was like, when all of these houses out here were being built, my question is like, what were they thinking, like putting a connection like all the way up there? I mean, I know that there's an attic there that we do not use at all, but my my question is, what is that? Like, why is it up there? Like, does it have something to do with the attic? Like, maybe if you need to go up there, I don't know, I guess connect like a, one of those flashlights or something, or I don't know, like tools or something if you need to do something up there. I mean, I guess, but I need to get on a step stool. Okay, I am 5'4" and I do not reach that, and my husband laughs at me every time that I need to connect something up there. Like the other times that I've worked on my closet, I always have to get up there with, like, I don't know, a step stool or whatever the heck I can find that will hold me so that I can connect my charger up there. And that's not fair. I'm 5'4", I can't reach up there, so I need to use the step stool to connect this up there. When it hurts like this, we climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind when it's good. And as you guys can see, there's not really much organization going on in this room either. Like I said, I do want to get bins, and I do want to get big, like sturdy bins for our clothes just to put them up there, and I can definitely go ahead and label them and refold things in a different way. With the shirts, I could do more of like the rolling method and all that stuff, and just have them all organized there, labeled up, so that we can know what's where, and just get to it easier, because I do feel like this is an area that just gets messed up pretty quickly. And I feel like I just put random things up here as well. I did have some random stuff on my corner, like where my side of the clothes is and all that stuff. Simply because I left them there, simply because I didn't know where else to put them. But like I said, I do want to get the space really organized. So this was just more of a organize as you go type of video. But hey, it looks a whole lot better than what it did before, and it will get better. It will get organized. I have to get it organized, and just have it look good, because honestly, I don't really like it much, but I do know that it's organized and I can find things easier, and I know where they are, and for now, I'll be good with it. When it hurts like this, guys, this is the end of my cleaning video. I hope you guys found motivation to tackle whatever part of your house you needed to do. If you went ahead and cleaned along with me, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you got it done. I hope it looks great. And make sure to go ahead and check out my other videos, and also say hey in the comments. Let me know you're here. I would love to say hey back and know what you're doing, how you're doing. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.